Protests in St. Paul tonight over the fatal police shootings of black men in Minnesota and Louisiana. It seemed all of America was talking about this today. We end tonight by listening.
The latest killings in Baton Rouge and in Minnesota are sickening and they're terrifying. Basically, the police have become the monster under the bed. They're the boogeyman. That's who they are. That's who they are to young black people. And it's terrifying because it's nothing I can do about that. It's almost like when the police start to understand that their safety and their lives are tied up in the lives of the people that they mean to protect, maybe they'll do better. We're at the tipping point. The pot is boiling over. And unless police start to believe and start to see themselves as part of the communities that they patrol, you're going to have major problems.
I was raised to respect police officers, to honestly be fearful of their authority to some degree, but to trust that if I were to call 911 or if I were to approach a police officer, that they would help me. But in the case with my kids, I'm not really sure what I can tell them. In this case and in this racial climate, I don't know that I can tell them that if you go to a police officer, you are going to receive help. You might be perceived as the guilty party simply by running up to a police officer because you're a person of color.
I'm often a victim of racial profiling. It's hurtful. It becomes rage after a while. You become filled with rage and hate towards them. I know of several people in my neighborhood who has been assaulted by the police officers who never even made it to become a case. It never became an issue. Like, I've watched them drag my friends out of cars and beat them until the help comes, stand on their necks, and put them in their back. If you are a good cop and you're out there and you're listening to this, step up, speak out, engage into the community. Let them know you. Let them be friendly with you so they won't have a problem coming to talk to you about the violence that are going on in their hood, and you won't have to beat them senselessly to get them to talk.
I woke up this morning to a gut punch that I don't think I ever could have anticipated. Waking up and seeing another man die. Another pool of blood on a t-shirt, another officer standing over a black body. I'm pissed off that I have to sit with my children and explain to them what that means. And the fact that I can't tell my kids to automatically trust the police is a problem for me. Because I know good police officers. I know great police sergeants. But because I have to have this conversation with my children makes me feel less American. And at the same time, it reminds me that America hasn't changed as much as we would like to say she has.